today. Girl, wait a minute.
We're on live.
Okay,
Hello.
hi guys. We live and I know y'all ain't seen me on camera in forever. We're gonna talk about that in a minute, but we're not gonna talk about that in this video, but we're gonna get there. So I was having a discussion with the young man that's on the left of me with no shirt on by the way. But anyway, and we were talking
That
about
that's no importance because you cannot see my chest.
I
But
can
you
see your chest. I've seen your chest for the last 5 years, but we ain't gonna talk about that on this video. Anyway, we was having a discussion and he was wondering why his friendships are falling apart. And I keep telling this guy that him and his friends are not on the same mental level, and which prompted the discussion of how important it is to maintain a mental connection. Because me and this one, our mental connection is like that. Like we can talk about anything with each other. We can have deep conversations. We can have conversations that are very uncomfortable to have. We can have light conversations. We can have fun with each other. Because I feel like people always talk about the importance of physical chemistry, and I feel like if you're not emotionally and mentally connected with somebody, that's just a big old problem as lack of physical chemistry, and I don't feel like people talk about that. So that's why we here today, and y'all can really see my face because my light's on. So how y'all doing? I'm giving y'all light today because I'm always in the dark. We here today, and y'all can really see my face because my light's on. So how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm giving y'all all the light you want, but me and him, like I said, me and him, we had a pretty good mental connection with each other. We're emotionally and mentally connected to each other. And I feel
but
like
but she okay. Let me break this down. Because she feels like my friends who I've been friends with since I was mm, 13, 12, 11. She feels like we're not on the same wavelength. She feels like our relationship between me and my friends have changed and that we're splitting apart.
yeah, I feel like they going apart for real and he just don't understand why it's going the way that it's going. And I said it was because he has mentally checked out of his friendship and he just don't want to admit
What
that.
what are the signs? What are the things that I'm giving you that makes you feel like I've checked out?
Because you don't seem very invested. You just seem kind of ho hum. You just seem kind of like whatever. Like you don't seem very passionate about your friendship like you once was. It's like yeah, they there, but okay.
Because she feels like I have a friend. His name is Kevin. Shout out to Kevin. Shout out to you. Um, I hope you don't mind me mentioning that. I hope you don't mind me mentioning your name, but don't nobody know who you are. But she feels like I can have a deeper connection with her, and I can have a deeper connection with.
Him. And I'm not saying that because I'm his woman or whatever. I'm not saying that just to say that, y'all. But when he talk about these people, it's just so ho hum. It's no enthusiasm. It's no life. It's no nothing. He's just kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like it's
Like,
like it
and then,
started out cool, and then it just was like, yeah, about that. And he does. I feel like Bay don't want to admit that he's not there mentally when it comes to his friendships. He's not there.
I'm there mentally, but just it's like every time I go over my friend's house, they all it seems like They always want something.
Well, I
You know,
mean,
you know what I'm saying. You know what I mean. They're like, oh, we want this. Next time you come, bring $10. Like, and I just be looking at them like,
so is it that you feel like you're being used, or is it that you feel like you're being undervalued? Like, what is it?
and
Like,
I feel like I'm being used
I
to
mean,
a
what?
certain to a certain to a certain extent.
To what extent do you feel that then? Since you say it's only to a certain extent, what extent is it?
You know, like how Nicole Mama always calling and asking me, "Can I come over?" But she don't do the same thing with one of our other friends, which
It's like, okay, but she know that she could possibly say no, and she know you're not going to say no. So that's why that's that way. That's exactly why that's that way. It don't take
I,
a
I just feel like, hey, what is up? Hi, y'all.
hey guys, what's shaking with you?
Oh, that popped up. Hey, hey, how are you guys? How are you today?
How y'all doing today, sis?
What
We
y'all
got
what y'all talking about? So we're talking about excuse me. We're talking about having because she's
because I'm saying that the reason his friendships are going the way that they're going is because he's mentally checked out and he's not mentally there. And I was
not
like,
being fresh, right? No, we're not being fresh. Get your mind out of the gutter. You already going there. Get your mind out.
like we.
Y'all got some beautiful skin. Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
we black and we melanated, honey. Yes, we are giving you everything you want with the skin color. We don't do a skincare routine video when these get on that because my skin be giving me everything that I want. But anyway, not to get off the square. Um,
But she said, give me your honest opinion, Nose, in the chat. Give me your honest opinion. Like, she said that I'm mentally checked out. And I don't even know this. Give me some more. Give me some more signs.
because it's like your friendships when you talk about them or when you bring them up, you don't have no energy. It's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like you're not excited to be around them. You have to get high to even go over these people's house in the first place. Like it's not. It's a chore. You make it seem. Ooh, sorry about the camera shake. You make it seem like it's a chore for you to go over these people's house.
Well,
Like,
because if I don't go, then it's going to be like, oh, well, you didn't come on my house and blah, blah, blah. Like now, I'm recovering from surgery.
but baby, don't you realize that people that really rock with you won't put
Look
you in
out,
those boxes
do a good job.
and won't say those
Oh,
things?
oh, thank you. Thank you for telling me that I do a good job. I try. I do. I don't try. I do it. But
Don't you?
what I'm saying is that if I don't come around them, then it's going to be like I'm wrong.
But don't you realize people that really rock with you wouldn't put you in a position like that? Like that's not
So what are you saying?
people that really love you are going to be there for you regardless, and they're not going to be talking about you if you're not around. People that really rock with you ain't doing that. That's what you're not understanding.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Me or Jasmine?
Because he make his
That's
friends feel like,
that's she said Beyonce knows. She said that's true, Jazz. So
because
she agrees with you.
he make it feel like his friends are like an obligation, like he gotta be around, or he afraid of what they gonna say when he not around. But I
Because
don't feel like.
they have done this, and y'all, if y'all don't know, I talk with my hands, but they have done this to a point that makes me feel like if I don't do it, then I'm wrong.
But
You know what I
but
mean?
but 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 babe, it's nothing against taking a step back from people that you no longer feel like it's there for you in the way that they should be there for you. It's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, both of y'all got some good points, though.
But I just feel like,
Don't she said, Ralph, don't let your friends pressure you. So now what? Like, hold up. So now, so do you think that? So Jazz, do you think that? Because I'm gonna call you that on here, but you know, so Jazz. So do you think my friends pressure me?
I mean, yeah, I mean, nobody really gives ultimatums like that. Like, nobody says, if you don't come on my house, I'm going to talk about you and do. Like,
No,
nobody
no,
really
they
does
don't. They
that.
don't. They don't say that, but they do. And I found out about it from another one of my friends who we are both friends with.
But again, like I said earlier in the video, people that really love you and rock with you is not finna do that to you. Like, they're not finna, like, nobody's doing that. It's
Jazz
not easy.
loves you, Ralph, and I think she cares about you. She does.
It,
I'm not saying that she don't. But what I'm trying to explain to her is that she's saying that that me and my friendship that I have with this one individual has ran its course.
I didn't necessarily say that. What I said was, they're not giving you the same energy that you give them. That's not what's going
But but
on.
but every but everybody don't have to give you the same exact energy.
Okay,
Jazz, J- Jazz might be jealous. Okay, Beyonce knows.
yeah, I mean, look. I'm gonna
No,
tell you like this. I'm gonna
no.
say it this
She
way.
has.
I ain't.
She has.
I,
Hold on. Let me say this. She has no reason to be jealous because I love her. And I want to be with her. So she don't really have no reason to be jealous.
I'm not jealous or anything. I just don't like how they treat him for real. Because if y'all knew how they treated him, like, they
Jazz
belittle
wants
him.
all to herself. No, oh, she said, "Oh, that is so sweet." No, I don't think it's that. Beyonce knows. That's what I'm gonna call you, cause
I
you.
just I just don't like how they belittle him, how they treat him, how they act like he don't matter. Like, it's like, I want you to come over our house because we bored and we ain't got nothing else to do, and we'll call you because we know you gonna come. See, the mother doesn't do that to the other girl because she know the other girl could possibly say no. She know Raphael ain't gonna say no. And the only reason he's not there right now is because he's recovering. But I'm gonna let him get into that story on the video. I ain't gonna tell that man business like that. But he's recovering, and that's the only reason why he's not. going over there right now. And it's like they've been doing what they've been doing to him for years. And the only thing he says is, "Well, if I don't be their friend, who gonna be there for him, for them? Who gonna do it? Who gonna this?" That's not a reason, though. If you're not getting the same treatment, that is not a reason to be somebody's friend just because they don't have nobody. I tell him that all the time. That is not a reason.
Okay, let me read the comments. Yeah, Ralph, don't let nobody treat you bad. I agree with Jazz. You gotta take it easy. You know that easy. I no, believe me, I am Beyonce.
Because
I'm taking it easy because I got to. You know what I'm saying? Because I got a whole pressure sore. Which brings me to my next point. We're not gonna be on here for a very long time. Because I have to get in the bed at like 7 o'clock. So we're not gonna keep y'all for long, but we're gonna stay. Yo, what's up, bro?
you know
Uh,
what?
oh, what up, XO Robinson? What up, though? What up, though? What up? But
Because
but you see what I'm saying? Like like just like okay. So what do you feel like is going on?
because y'all are very
Oh,
protective
Robert, Mr. Robinson, he
over
said,
him.
"Hey to you."
Hey, how you doing? I'm very protective of him, and I don't like to see people mistreat him because he don't bother nobody and he don't deserve that.
Uh, Jazz left, but she shall come back. EXO, they having a good conversation. They in love. Uh, oh, she's back. Let me add her. Dun, 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 dun.
Like I was saying though, the stuff that they do to
Been
him,
together for a minute, right?
he
Yes,
don't deserve.
yes, we have.
But
We
yeah,
both.
we had a little situation some months ago, but we worked it out. We I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell y'all about the visit on another video. We ain't gonna get into what happened when I went over his house. We ain't gonna talk about that over here. But yeah, we had split up for like 7, 8 months. We had went through a little thing
Look
where we
at
had
how
to
look at how he's smiling. So happy. EXO.
we
Beyond,
had to we had to we
no, I want to hear it. No, we're talking about this. We got to stick to the topic. But
see how he don't want to talk about that. See how he don't want to talk about that smile on his face. See how he don't want to talk about that. Anyway, we're gonna come back and we're gonna do another live stream. We're gonna get into the whole shenanigans of why it went the way it
bruh,
went,
no,
and
no, I wasn't. No, I wasn't, man. What did what did Ralph? What did you do to Jazz? I didn't do nothing. We're gonna explain this and on in the video. We gotta stick to the topic. Topic.
we're
But
going
back,
to we're going to explain that. We're going to get to that, but just know that we happy now and everything good. Anyway, back to this. I'm very protective over him, and not because of who I am to him or none of that. I just know that he don't bother nobody, and the way that he gets treated by these people, as long as he's known these people, he don't deserve what he get from them. And he feel like, oh, it's not a big deal. That's just who they are. Da da da. Da. That's not. That's not okay.
so how long have y'all been together? Okay, so we've been together for 5 years.
Yeah, we've had like an on off situation for the past 5 years,
Yeah,
but we on right now, so we good.
yeah, 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 yeah. She said Ralph is a sweetheart. Oh, thank you. You
Oh,
made
I appreciate that, baby. That's why I love him so much, and that's why we had to. You know
no,
what?
no. I'm saying Beyonce knows because I'm reading the chat. She said I am a sweetheart,
I know
but
what she said. That's why I responded the way I did. But anyway, I
you're
just
welcome.
feel, I just feel like
I am a sweetheart to a certain extent. I'm a sweetheart
now
to a certain extent. Don't get it twisted. Jazz. Jazz. So what do you want him to do about them?
I want him to be like, it's okay that things are different between y'all, and not feel so bad that things are different, because he feels so terrible. Like, and I'm like, babe, you don't gotta feel like that. It's okay. People go apart all the time. But you have to think about you in some retrospects, because they ain't right. They're not right. And he has other friends that he don't have this issue with. He only have issues with these two individuals, and we don't fight about it anymore. But we used to fight about this all the time, because I'm like, I don't like the fact that they treat you like that. I don't appreciate that. Like,
You two date? Yes, we date, Ricky.
yes, we date. We've been together for 5 years now. And time really flies when you've been with your baby for 5 whole years. Time is got wings on it, honey. But I'm very protective over him. I'm not jealous. I'm protective. Like,
Beyonce knows she don't keep me alive. I keep myself in line. I march to the beat of my own drum. See
which I
that
had to teach him to do. Because when I met him, he was not that, y'all. Let me tell you how this man was when I met him. He was such like, oh my God, I want to make everybody happy. I want to please everybody. I want to do this for everybody. And I'm like,
which
girl,
which I'm still that way. So
but that's how you get hurt messing with people that don't mess with you in the same light. I keep telling this man this all the time. And like, because he's so sweet to me and because I love him so much, I don't want nobody to mistreat him. And I just feel like they mistreat him. And the way he is with his friends, he loves his friends down. He loves his friends to the end of the
well,
moon.
you got a beautiful smile. Ah, thank you. I
See,
appreciate it.
see, babe, people like your teeth, even though you talking about your teeth
My
crooked and
teeth.
yada.
Hold
See,
on, I gotta get some more tissue. Cause I don't know what happened. That acid was.
but
Hold on, y'all.
I'm just like, I'm gonna talk to the people while you doing it, cause like I'm very protective over him because he is a sweetheart and he don't bother nobody. And the stuff that they do is just ridiculous. Like, he takes time to go over there and do all this stuff, and they just be looking at him like, "But can you do more? Can you do more?" Da, da, da. It's like they never satisfied, and I get tired of the drama with his friends, with these two particular females. It just it be too much. He never comes home from over there happy. He be talking about a whole bunch of drama that went down. And if y'all don't know, Raphael suffers from depression, and being around negativity doesn't help his mental state. And I love him, and I don't want to see him like that. I want to see him be around people that appreciate him, and I feel like his friends don't appreciate him. They don't. Period. They don't appreciate him in the way that he appreciates them. I don't feel like that's right. And I'm not trying to overstep my boundaries just because I'm his girlfriend or whatever, but I really love him, and I don't want to see him going through that just like he wouldn't want to see me going through that. You know, that's not right. And he been friends with them for too long for them to be like doing this to him. Like he put a lot of time in for his friends, and they don't do the same thing for him. And I don't feel like that's right. And I feel like the importance of maintaining a mental connection with somebody is important because me and him always stayed mentally connected with each other, even when we was broken up or wasn't together or whatever. Like we gonna do a story time about that in another video. We ain't gonna get into too much on here, but even when we wasn't together, for the time that we wasn't together, we was always mentally invested in each other and emotionally invested in each other. And his friends don't do that for
Hold on.
him.
Okay, don't worry. It's okay, it's alright.
Oh, Jazz, my style wanted to say hi.
Who is that? Oh, that's Larry. How you
Larry,
doing?
I'm alright, and you?
I'm good. I forgot you in the kitchen, babe. I forgot Bay in the kitchen. His dad wanted to say hi to me, y'all.
What?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm alright. You're looking beautiful.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. You so nice.
You're
Look
welcome.
at him. Why you being so shy on the camera? Cause he said that. Look at that. He see this how he be when we be out in public. He be ducking out his chair like, I don't know why don't see me. I'll be like, boy, if you don't have confidence and stop looking down, like that's another thing we get into it about all the time. But you know what? We gonna move on from that. We ain't finna do that. But it's like I love this man, and I don't play about him, and he don't play about me neither. And I'm just like, I want him to be as happy and as healthy as he can be. And sometimes he say I come off overbearing, but that's just the way I am. Like that's just the way I am. I don't play about my man. Don't play about that one, cause you will get hit in your throat. I will choose violence on the day that you mess with him, cause child, no. And me and one of his friends got bad history anyway, so girl,
Well,
man.
she's not really a friend. She's
Okay, we just gonna throw it on out here like a frisbee. His ex is also his friend, and girl, me and his ex, uh, it's a no go. It's a no for me, dog, because
we're not
I
we're not friends though.
and it's a
I'm
reason why he.
I'm cordial. I'm
mm,
cordial.
Yeah, my fist gonna be cordial with her face in real life, because girl, no ma'am. It's a reason why he calls me by my middle name instead of my first name because I have the same first name as his ex, and due to the fact that we have the same first name, don't look alike, don't act alike, don't got nothing alike but the name. Jasmine is actually my middle name, so that's where the jazz come from. I know it confused a lot of people when he talk about me because sometimes he said my first name and sometimes he says the middle, but he like my middle name better. So that's why he called me Jazz all the time. But anyway, me and him, even when we wasn't like together and stuff, we always stayed mentally connected to each other. Like we never
Yeah,
really had like no serious beef for real.
better call me by a nickname. I do got a nickname from you, EXO. That's your nickname,
But it's like,
Ralph. You should marry Jazz. Ah,
hey, man, listen, we talked about that, and God willing, we'll get there. God willing, we'll get there.
she says, she says like she got your back. Yeah, she got my best interest at heart. It's just
I
I
come
want
out with I
to.
come out with knives, honey. Okay, he don't want to tell me certain stuff because he know how I act. certain stuff you be like, no, I can't say that because she gonna go. I will go in your inbox. Your name is what? Who? Your name is what? Okay, let me find her. I will find you. I will be in your mentions. Girl, no ma'am. That's why he don't want to tell me stuff because he know I act a clown.
I'm doing a lot.
You in class?
No, I'm not in class.
Oh my bad.
I'm a
Not in
I'm a
class.
I'm a
It's
whole I'm a whole clown about him. Even on social media, you got something to say about him, I will find you. That's why he don't want to tell me certain stuff. Certain stuff he don't want me to know because he know I act a whole
if your ex and the woman got the same name, you better call her Jazz, not first name. What?
he he.
Damn, Jazz got the passwords too. She's not smart. Wait, because these comments they moving kind of quick. She'll shake. She's not shaking tables. She flipping them over.
I'm not shaking tables. I'm flipping them over. Knock knock. What was that you said? What was that you said? I'm a what was that you said kind of person. I'm that. That's what I am. Yeah, what was all that about? And me and his ex had words before, so it's been up there with that one. And plus, me and her went to school together when we was little, and I didn't like her then. So I didn't like her way before I even knew his name, honey. It is what it is. And he talking about some. No, you gotta be nice, and you can't, and no, you
Y'all,
like
my sinus is just draining. Cause that,
like
but anyway, Ralph, I didn't know you was dating a view is a view. I didn't know you was that. I didn't know you was dating a view is a view. You being messy, and I'm telling you this now before I kick you out. Stop being messy.
hey, who like people be messy on YouTube, honey. I don't pay.
I'm gonna put you in the timeout.
Because don't come over here trying to start no mess now. I ain't for the mess, but I could get on that if you like.
Come on, I'm dead. Oops, I put the wrong person in timeout. So can
Like it's been smoke with his ex because
you're blocked for 5 minutes. So sit in the corner for 5 minutes. But back to what we was talking about. Cause I'm not dating no motherfucking viewers review.
she
Do I look
oh
do I
she a
look
grown woman. She and her girl. I ain't finna talk about that lady. But I know who that is.
yeah.
I ain't finna talk about. He like older women, but she girl girl stop stop it. But I'm that friend too. I'm that friend too. Most of my friends don't want to tell me certain stuff because they know I will find somebody over one of them. I will find whoever it is, like where they at, because I want my baby to be as happy and as healthy as he can be, and any negativity is not good for him due to the fact that he suffers from depression and all that. That
And
don't
if
help
y'all
his mental
and if
state.
y'all want to know more about that, go over to Ralph Diaries.
If
You
y'all
will
want to
get-
know more about his battles with depression, I've suffered, battles with mental health myself. I
But
don't suffer from depression though. I suffer from anxiety. So I get the mental health thing, but it's just that everybody seemed to beat up on him And that's the thing that I understand because sometimes you have to do that, but you ain't gotta do it all the time. You ain't gotta make people feel bad all the time. Sorry about my fingers in the camera. I'm just holding my phone. I'm very protective over him, and he's very protective over me as well. Because I told him a long time ago on one of these lives, whether we together or not, I love this man to the end of the moon because he ain't never did nothing to me. So I ain't got no reason not to love him. My love for him is bigger than us being in a relationship because he'll tell you even when we wasn't in a relationship, the love was still there. That's probably why we here now because I've always loved him. My story on him has never changed. It's never flipped. It's never flopped. It's always been love. Even the times that we really wasn't getting along, it was still love because I never took what we went through that deep. You know what I'm saying? So it's always love. Like I'm happy that we together. Of course I am. That's the love of my life. That's my world. All that. And he hate when I gush about him on camera, but he's just gonna have to deal with it for the next 15 minutes. He's just gonna have to deal with that. But even if we wasn't together, I would still love him the same way because he will tell he'll tell you. Even when I wasn't with her, she was one of my best friends. She was still there for me, even when we wasn't together and we was going through our little thing we was going through. She was still there. He will tell you that because I was there for him when he was sick in the hospital, all that, and we wasn't together during the time he was in the hospital at all. Now we was working on something, but we wasn't. It wasn't like it is now. And in the next video, whenever we do the next video, we're gonna talk about what happened when I went to visit this man. We gonna talk about the visit. We gonna get into the visit. He mentioned it a little bit on one of his videos, but we really gonna talk about that the next time we go live. That's what we gonna be talking about. What happened when I went over this man's house and the time that we had, baby. Let me tell you, I'm not gonna say too much, but I'm gonna just say I had fun, and y'all know I love him.
She
If I
no, she had fun chewing me out.
I was first of all, I was not chewing him out. I was just making him understand that you don't have to beg people to do right. Because before we get off of here, I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. I did go over there and see him, and he was talking about some.
State y'all from. We we are we are, we are from Detroit. We are from Michigan. Michiganders to where
Yeah,
the snow
we're,
to where it could get so cold your ass will freeze. You had ass sickles. That
we're
is where
both
we
from
are
out.
from.
He from I'm from
I
6
did
Mile.
not
He from
mean
23rd
I,
originally.
I did not mean to put you on timeout. But Miss Beyonce knows I put you on timeout because you shouldn't have asked me that question. And the next time you do that, I'm not gonna say anything to you. I'm just gonna block you. Understood? Understood.
Yeah, because that was being messy. Because we don't come on here and talk about other YouTubers because that's messy, girl. That's messy. Like that's messy. But he said I had a good time chewing him out when I went to visit him. First of all, I was not chewing him out, y'all. I was trying to make him understand because when I was over there, he was talking about some. I gotta call my sister and do. And I'm just like, babe, if your sister wants to talk to you, let her call you. And he was talking about some. Well, they always get on me about I don't call them and I don't this. I'm like, but they don't call
Okay,
you
contract,
either.
man. and I was there earlier this year. Oh wow, you're a truck driver? See, this is why I go to YouTube to read. Okay, Ricky,
Like,
truck driver. Y'all make some good money.
like I always tell him to like let your sister and them call you sometimes. They don't never call you, but they always want you to call them. And I'm like, you need to realize that they might not rock with you as tight as you think they do and just let things play out. If they want to talk to you, they know how to call you. And he like, well, they always get on me about me not calling them. And I'm like, I understand they get on you, but at the same time, you have to look at it from your own perspective too. Just because they your family don't mean they ain't
But
people.
they, but they don't feel like I have a perspective.
Okay, they don't feel like you have a point. They feel like you should be doing it regardless of how they treat you, regardless of what they do. You should be doing that. And I don't feel like that's right. I feel the same way about your family as I do about your friends. That's not right. You don't supposed to do whatever or regardless or whatever. You supposed to treat people with respect just like people supposed to treat you with respect. And if that's not happening, family or not,
But
you gonna have
but
to.
but at the same time, they're my family. So I have to give them the utmost. I have
I
to give.
mean, I understand that. I understand that they're your family, but if they not treating you right, what do it mean? What do that mean if they not treating you right though?
Yes, I'm on Facebook.
And Facebook is back working, y'all. They had some technical difficulties, but it is back up now.
I told you, Facebook ain't gonna never be down. It's this is this this is my Facebook. I don't have the same picture up, Mr. Ricky, but this is my Facebook.
That's your Facebook? That
No,
looks like YouTube.
no, this is a live stream.
From
Say
YouTube?
yeah.
What's up, Blake?
Hey, what's up? What you up to?
On live stream with him.
How you been?
I've been good. How you?
I'm good.
I'm glad you good. Hey,
That's good.
hey, put your Facebook in the chat.
I am. I'm doing it now.
I'm like you. Sorry about that. He take forever and a day, honey.
Yeah, I've never heard of this one. Y'all live on Facebook or live on what? What site is this?
This is StreamYard.
And what StreamYard?
And you could go
StreamYard is where
live
you can
on
do live
YouTube
videos.
from here.
When you coming back over?
I'll be back. I will be back very, very soon. And I'm gonna have to, cause Antonio want to play me in 2K again. I don't know why that man want. Look, I don't know why. I don't know why this man want to play me in 2K again. And this guy on the left of me keep giving up the controller because he talk about something. Oh no, you can play because no.
Next, no,
When
next
I
time I'm
come
gonna
back,
play.
when I come back, it ain't gonna be like that. Oh, you can play because I do and no. And then he keeps talking about his cousin could beat me and all the do die. And I'm like, girl, what that got to do with you beating me? That ain't got nothing to do with you winning the game, okay? That's not gonna help you. See how much fun we have, y'all. We have fun together. Like our connection is like Wi-Fi. It's just instant like that. I just love him. And he don't understand why I love him, but we gonna get into that in another video too, because he always talking
And
about I don't understand why you love me. What you mean? What you mean? Like, he told me that I was his best friend. That's what that
Yeah.
man with the bonnet on, bonnet gang, BG bonnet gang, with the bonnet on said. And he sent me this long email, y'all. It was like a spoken word email. We're not
Okay,
gonna get into
listen,
that.
we gotta stick to topic.
We're not gonna
So
get into that either. But I'm saying, the more of the story is, we gotta. People have to maintain mental connections because if you don't have a mental connection with somebody or an emotional connection, I feel like that matters just as much as having physical chemistry. Because if you don't have the other two, then the third one don't mean anything if you ain't got the first two. And for y'all that don't know or are into astrology, my astrology sign is Virgo, so I look at things from a very analytical perspective. While Mr. Cancer over here is always talking about, but why? But why you got, but what? And I don't know if we got any other Cancer and Virgo people in the chat, but y'all, let me tell y'all, Virgos and Cancers are like this. We think it's thieves, honey, but I'm saying, like, sorry about that, y'all. I don't know why I'm getting a whole somebody is FaceTiming me right now. Sorry about that. But we about to since Bay gotta lay down in about 3 minutes,
we
we
about
about to get off. But we'll be back with another video soon because we got some more stuff to talk about. So
hmm
we'll be back with another video real soon. Y'all could follow me over at the Instagram because that's back. Oh, you a Virgo, Ricky? So you know what I'm talking about then. You know what I'm talking about then. Us Virgos love emotional people. That's why I'm dating him because he just, whoo, child. I could talk about him on this camera for hours, but I'm not gonna do that. But anyway, y'all can follow me at Instagram at Brittany the Dream, and y'all can also follow me on Twitter with the same name.
Oh,
And if
your birthday is August the 25th. My face, my Facebook still down. Ricky is back up. It's back up, Ricky. So go on there and look me up.
like our birthdays are 6 days apart, that is stupid.
Do you want the taco rice? This is pasta and rice blend, or you want a grilled chicken?
I had that right there.
The taco rice? You sure?
Yep. But yeah, he only got 2 minutes left. So again, follow me on Instagram at Brittany the Dream and follow me on Twitter at Brittany the Dream as well. I'm gonna tell y'all the story behind my name in the next video. But we about to get off here because it's a real deep story behind my Instagram and Twitter handle. But we're gonna get into that in the next video along with some other stuff. We about to log off here now. Babe about to press the button. Babe, press the button.
All right, y'all. See y'all later.
You want the light off?
Deuces.
Go
Bye bye. Yeah, you turn the light off now.